What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another NASCAR reaction. This one is the greatest NASCAR Cup Series saves. The video is by Flockton. All rights reserved for the people that own said footage. And just remember that reactions fall under, what do they fall under? Fair use, because I'm going to be criticizing some of this. So, you can't copyright strike this when I'm criticizing, which means I'm teaching off of your stuff. That being said, alright, Lewis, this is going to be 2 parts, because this is 24 minutes. So there'll be 2 parts. One coming out on Tuesday, which I think is the first part you should be seeing now. The second part will be Wednesday. So that being said, let's get right into the saves.
I believe that's Elliott's.
It's Elliott.
That was Jamie McMurray, wasn't it? The 26 car.
I can't believe he didn't spin that car. It did not spin.
He kept in it, I can tell you that. The tire smoke was flying.
Oh,
I think he got a little bit of help from that right front fender.
Look at that thing just sat there. Look at that.
Daryl, how does he not lose that car?
I don't know. That's a good handling race car, is all I can say.
He's counter-steering.
Wow. That was definitely a good night.
Larson! Turn 2, around he goes.
Hang on to her, brother.
I don't think he's going to hit anything.
Nope. Gas it there. Perfect.
A little bit of damage to that right rear corner of the bumper.
Caution at lap 272.
I'll take it.
It looked to me, Daryl, like, yeah, there he goes all the way to the top.
There he is.
Oh, look at that left rear.
Yeah,
remember how we talked about earlier, I think it was Matt talked about him getting some kind of wheel hop in the rear tire, getting into the corner. Boy, that was really odd.
That's what happened.
Look, that cockpit is full of smoke, and look at this car control.
Driving, still on the gas.
You
Brake.
always know where the wall is.
Back in the gas.
Never lose sight of that.
He's lost sight of everything. Look how much smoke is in that car. And he keeps it off the wall.
That is
Spins
crazy.
it around. Here I come.
Lock it down there. Lock it down.
Oh, at about 160 miles an hour.
Mike, did you hear that? Stayed in the throttle.
Our Fox Megatrax camera in the backstretch was scared.
Close.
Joe Nemechek's picked up a...
around
goes Bobby Labonte.
Oh, no.
Missed it by that much.
Wow. Attaboy. Good save,
Pure
bud.
instinct right there.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Not what you want to do in final practices.
Well, it wasn't his fault there. Somebody here gets loose. There you go. Scott Speed.
And just got into the side.
And when he corrected, boy, Bobby is, look at that. Oh,
Stayed in
See
the
those
gas the
rear
whole
wheels
time.
spinning all the way to keep him off that wall.
that's a whale of a good job. That's
a champion right there.
That's a good job, buddy. I don't care.
Watch the red 71 on the bottom, behind the Napa car.
Now let's take a look at the rear wheels to see if they ever spin backwards.
No,
he's digging. He was either locked on the brake or hard on the throttle to get away from that wall.
And of course, my
goes his 8th.
Whoa, boys. This is ugly.
Dover.
Off the wall, keep it off the wall.
That is amazing. You can't do that. Here, the thing should nose into the wall. Okay, so right here, it should come around and nose into the wall. And right here, it should come around and nose into the wall.
Break. He was starting to overheat back in the
back. There it is.
18.
Oh, and he almost saved it, and he did. Oh, my goodness.
Say what you want about
He's
him.
one of the few drivers that could drive out of that right there.
That is true.
I think he gets nudged right there by the 48 car, Jimmy Johnson. But listen, there are very few people that have ever driven a car, one of these stock cars, anywhere that could do what he just did. Is working him over.
Is this his second one of the night?
Jeff's going to move him up out of the groove and get by him.
Whoa, Busch is around. Can he save it this time?
Oh, there you go.
He does. He saves it. But there's a
Jeff Gordon's upside down. Jeff Gordon's upside down.
And Kurt Busch's car is destroyed.
Flipping.
Oh my gosh. See Jeff down
That was
there.
all
He just
Gordon's
gets down
fault,
on his
too.
left corner, and we've seen that time
He would have
and
stayed
time
off
and
of him.
time
Never would have
again.
happened.
You got to stay off the left side. What do we do about that, though, man? How do we fix it? The drivers just have to make the decision that they've got to lay off that left side.
Look at this long slide for Gordon. And that's
Jeff was just really working hard on the back of that 18 car, trying to move him up the hill so he could get by.
and the type of bump drafting
People
you used
scattered.
to be able to do at Daytona.
Yep.
But
is
you don't bump
problematic
draft in the corner.
tonight.
It's the one thing you never do is don't bump draft in the corner.
28.93, and that
Oh, I knew it was going to do that. I could see it coming. He might save it if he can keep it off the inside.
Go back up in the wall.
Blew a tire.
Just slightly. I don't even know if it skint the paint.
Well, we don't know if he's going to be in the show.
Really lightly. Nice job. That was a nice job right there.
It's loose getting in that corner. It's out from under him, but man, what a job. Look at those rear tires. He never gets out of the throttle, keeps it off the wall, got that thing cocked sideways like one of those dirt cars we're going to see over here Friday night.
and look, you can't see a thing. The cockpit's full of smoke.
Tires blowing out, goes up the hill right at the last second, nose swings around, just a kiss.
He pretty much was spinning from the entrance of 3 all the way onto the front straightaway.
28.93. We'll see if that holds up.
But this is the dilemma that these guys are in, Larry. Mike, you know this. I mean, you got to hang it out, baby. If you're going to get in the race and you're one of the go-or-go homers, you got to hang it out.
And Andy said it in his interview. I don't know really what to expect. I don't know how much grip this racetrack's going to have. I think it felt good on lap 1. I'm going to try to get me a little more here on lap 2.
Hold it.
Ooh.
Just
a kiss.
And you can see as we'll pan back to the front.
Oh, he got into him. Logano around. Can he save it? He is unable to. Caution. And the caution came out right as Denny Hamlin was crossing the start-finish line.
Agreed.
Look at this.
That could have been avoided. That could have
Counter
been
steer
avoided.
to the
I
right.
agree that there's history there, but even if there's history there,
that was uncalled
not,
for.
Yeah, that was not.
Joey did absolutely nothing wrong in that position. This will give us a very good angle. Let's take a look here. That still could have been avoided.
Yeah, that's a tough call from that angle. Because Joy was trying to get to the patch, and Harvick was trying to get to the patch also. It's different from the other angle.
Yeah. It shows a different angle from the top.
It is. Yeah, that is truly two guys going for the same place in the same place as the patch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they just got into each other. You hate to see that happen for Joy, and hate to see that happen, period.
Toyota's to the front now. Truex.
Whoa, no.
Newman saves it.
They all saved it. Murray's still on the apron.
Unbelievable.
I think Juan's got the most damage out of that.
9 of Newman.
Tandem drafting. I'm so glad that is gone.
Don't believe
that was
he
just
saves
ugly.
that race car thanks to Montoya.
You know why? You know why Ryan Newman can do that? Dirt track racing, man. They get them that crossed up on dirt and save them all the time. Then 42 pounded into him and got him back up in the racetrack. But that is an amazing job of driving. That right there, most guys throw up their head and say, I'm done.
But watch Regan Smith in that black 78 turn straight up the hill. That's why he lost some time, but he's glad he didn't lose a race car.
That could have been the big one, but for Ryan Newman.
Seeing these track records, what have they done? I think it's a combination of things, Larry. It's the nose. It's giving the cars a little bit better balance.
Oh, Reagan loses it.
Oh, no.
And saves it. Wow. Oh, goodness.
You got to give him credit. He was going for it.
Sorry about that, guys.
And even though it takes
just
this
bust
long, he
loose
gets
on him
high
right
off
there,
that corner.
that transition.
Saw a little dust flap behind the rear tires, and then here I thought he was going to nose it in the outside wall. What an amazing job. Brake, you see the tires turning, they're off the brake, on the brake. Really good car control.
But you know what? A tip of the hat to the racetrack for all of that asphalt in that runoff area back there.
That,
If that had been grass, it'd have been Katie bar the door.
Yeah, he just got up too high there and got into that kind of loose stuff. You saw the dust, and then watch him lock the wheels up. Let it off a little back up there. He had to work the brake.
Good note for Kyle Busch. He won both prior races as he's got his hands full.
Good out back, good out back, good out back.
Wow, that was a save. That was a great save.
Just look how sideways Kyle Busch is. That car's crashed. It's
For most
basically
people.
crashed. He putting down his own tire tracks. He saves it and unbelievably doesn't overcorrect. It's so easy for that car to turn back to the right. He works it back and forth. That is pure.
This is done. Like, I'm just going to quit, come in and work on the race car. I mean, all that was the most you can do. And I just said it. I said it before he did it. The only way you know what your car will do is to push it to the limit.
Series, we feel like somewhere in the future.
Trouble, guys, in the tri-oval. Michael
Waltrip.
Michael cut down in front of somebody. I think he's going to save it, brother, save it.
He did.
All right.
Did save it.
Wow, what a save.
What a save.
Hold on, watch out now, watch out.
Caution's out.
He's going to cut down here in front of somebody.
Marcos Ambrose, his teammate.
Goodness gracious, his teammate.
Ooh.
That old big blue wall was coming up in a hurry, though, wasn't it?
But
now,
see how he backed off. He's sliding. He's headed for the wall. He backs off the brake.
Produced since he won Daytona.
Thank you. I think you're right.
What a save. Twice.
You know what? A lot of times I think people would say he was just hanging on. I'm going to tell you what, he drove that thing out of that.
thing.
Well, let's ride with him. There's Ambrose, the 47 to the left.
Inside now, inside.
My goodness. And then he said, oh, look at him. Go, Mikey, go.
Wow, what a save. What a save. Hold on, watch out now, watch out.
And Clint Boyer goes around.
I don't think he hit anything. The car just started doing that swinging back and forth, and he couldn't catch it. And that brings out a caution. 3 car, the 9, a whole bunch of them. I think the 9 gets out. No, the 15 just gets loose. Kind of in the wake of the 9 car there, Marcus Ambrose. And you see here the car just starts swagging the backs and forth. Everybody did an amazing job of staying off of him.
But off the wall.
See right here, I think he gets in that wake of that 9 car, the air, and it made his car get loose. And of course here he's just trying to hang on to it, catch it. Saved it.
I think we will see a record for wave around cars in this caution when we get one to go.
There'll only be about 30 of them.
And
look at Boyer, keep it off the wall.
Look at everybody miss them. They just
nice work by rookie Ryan Blaney and Ricky Stenhouse.
Not.
And I think that is where we're going to end part 1. Part 2 will be up on Wednesday. This is going out on Monday, and then that's going to go out on Wednesday. So with that being said, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you are new. And yeah, what reactions do you want me to do next? That being said,